Hello guys, today's lesson is avoiding comma splices. Please take your writing coach and turn to page 113. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to recognize and correct comma splices. So, a comma splice occurs when two or more sentences have been joined with only a comma between them. So here we are talking about full sentences joined with only a comma. Avoid comma splices by making sure all of your ideas are properly linked. Incorrect sentence. We went by plane, comma, it was my first flight across the country. The way we have to correct it is simply we have to remove the comma and instead put a period. We went by plane, period. This is my first sentence, a complete thought. My second sentence, another complete thought, it was my first flight across the country. Alright, so let's do the first practice. Practice A, recognizing comma splices. Read each item. If the sentence is correct, write C. Underline. If it has a comma splice, write I, meaning incorrect. Then circle the error. Alright, let's look at this example. We got to the airport early, comma, we. And this is the error or the mistake. It's a comma, after comma, we. That is the subject of another complete sentence. I had to wait 2 hours for our flight. So I write I, that stands for incorrect, and the mistake is the comma and we. Instead, we need just a period, and we need to capitalize the first letter of we. But here we don't correct anything, we just identify. So pause the video, do the exercise on your own, then play the video, and let's correct it. Alright, let's do it. So the first one, number 1, is it correct, incorrect? If it is correct, C. Incorrect, we circle the mistake and we write I. So the first one, the airport was crowded, comma, a storm in Chicago. Actually, this is a mistake. Well done. Number 2, Dad put me in charge of getting treat. Full stop. My sister came with me to help. Excellent. This is correct. We have got 2 complete sentences separated by or with the period. Number 3, finally our flight was called, comma, we got in line to board. So here, the mistake, 2 independent sentences divided only with a comma, which is a mistake. Number 4, 3 of our family sat on 1 row, comma, 2, so this one obviously incorrect. Number 5, it was fun to see our city from the air, comma, I could, another mistake. Number 6, it took 3 hours to get from home to Portland, so I took a nap. Here it's totally fine because we have got a conjunction here, coordinating conjunction, so we just put the comma and then we continue. Number 7, my aunt and her family met us at the airport, comma, my cousins. This is another sentence, so we cannot just put a comma, therefore it is a mistake. It's incorrect. They said we changed to. It's been 3 years since we saw them. That's totally fine. There is a period between the 2 sentences. Number 9, they took us downtown to the museum, comma, we. This is another sentence, so we should not put that comma there. Full stop is way better. We had lunch at a restaurant there. Number 10, we want to stay longer, but we already had our return tickets. So since we have the coordinating conjunction but, all we have to do is just to put a comma before it and then we continue, and that's totally fine. Alright guys, so basically when you have got two independent sentences, you need a period, except if there is a coordinating conjunction, then there is no harm to put a comma and complete the whole sentence. So let's move to the second practice. Practice B, rewriting sentences. Read each sentence, then on the line provided, rewrite the sentence without using a comma splice. So let's look at this example. My aunt came to see us from New York City, comma, this is the mistake here. She came by train. So basically we change the comma to a full stop. We capitalize the first letter of the subject, in this case the S, then came by train. Alright, so what I want you to do, pause the video, go through those sentences, rewrite them, correct them basically, and avoid using a comma splice. Then play the video and check your answers. Alright, let's start. So Aunt Terry invited us to visit her in New York. So what I did here, comma and the small letter of maybe, I change it to this full stop, then capital letter. Maybe we will go next summer. Number 2, I went to the comma in the middle. Oh, okay, let me read it. Mom wants to shop on 5th Avenue, comma, instead of comma. Let me just put the square here to see the difference. Instead of the comma, I put the period, then capital letter. Dad wants to see Times Square. My older sister insists we see a Broadway play. Instead of the comma, what should we do? Very good. Period. And we capitalize the first letter of the subject. He wants to decide which one. We will have to wait and see about the play, comma. So instead of the comma, you know what to do? Because tickets are very expensive. So in this example, we have used the subordination conjunction because to join the two sentences, and that's totally fine. Pay attention here, I didn't put the comma before because I didn't put a full stop. If you want to put the full stop, you don't put because, you just put the full stop, then you capitalize the first letter, the letter T of tickets, and you finish the sentence. This is just another way to put it. Finally, number 5, I would like to see a baseball game, maybe, full stop, maybe the Yankees will be in town. Alright, so this is all about this lesson. I hope that your answers were correct and you understood the lesson very well. Otherwise, you can always contact me. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you next time. Goodbye.